If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
YouTube salute. Tony Yayo claims G Unit never had to check in when they were traveling around the country in the United States. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Tony Yayo, he appeared on Vlad TV as usual. How did I find out about this information? I saw a thumbnail that appeared on my iPad when I was checking my YouTube content. And I got this article from hotnewshiphop.com. And Tony Yayo said when 50 Cent, him, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, Uncle Murder, all the G Unit affiliates, maybe Mob Deep 2, MOP, Olivia, all of them, y'all, they never had to check in with anybody. So right now, everybody knows Big U awaits trial for alleged racketeering. Rick Baby, Loose Cannon, and other people are getting ready to go, in front of a federal judge. But Vlad, he wanted to ask him, "Y'all have to check in? Did y'all have to check in?" And people gonna say, Vlad, is an informant. He's the police, whatever. But I ain't about him being an informant. Tony Yayo said they never had to check in when they went to other states. They did not want involvement in any alleged crimes or any risk or risk any extortion attempts. Like we got our own stuff we worried about. We doing our own thing. We pushing our own movement. But we about to get into that. So this particular tradition in hip hop and street culture became a huge debate. So Big U, his trial date um isn't set yet, but he has to go for an arraignment on April 8th, and April 10th is the detention hearing. But Yayo basically called checking in risky practice that can cause more problems than they solve, which supposedly kept a militant attitude out of state security. The debate runs much deeper than that. So Yayo commented on other legal matters in most recent interviews, such as um, you know, the young scooter situation, yada yada yada. So do I believe 50 Cent had to check in with anybody in LA or G Unit? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say they checked in with Big U, but I remember, um, I don't know, like you gonna have to know somebody in some state. Like you ain't about to just go to no state and just be like, oh, F that, I ain't doing that, I ain't messing with them. Okay, you don't might not have to check in with the Crips or the Bloods if you in LA, but it's gotta be somebody you know so somebody can have your back if something was to pop off. Like me. If I got homies in Houston, Texas, or like New Orleans, Louisiana, right? I don't need to probably check in like they looking for me to say, yeah, let me know when you here. But it's more like, hey, bro, I'm in your city. Oh, for sure. Okay, yeah, man, if you need anything, let me know. But some people feel like the check in is more like, you better let me know you here. If not, I'm gonna put a cap in your ass. But if you owe people money and if people had your back, like there are times when rappers, no matter if you from the East Coast or the West Coast, went to other states. And those, people in that hood had your back. Maybe you needed extra security. Maybe some funk went down. Some real stuff went down. And you needed some extra help. You needed some extra hands and feet. So that's more like I owe you. That's the I owe you card. So the next time you came in, hey, I'm here, might break them off some money. Might break them off some jobs. You see what I'm saying? You never know how things go down. But some of these rappers be cool with whoever. Like, okay, Dave East, right? Dave East always coming to LA and he has a connection with, Nipsey Hussle, may he rest in paradise or rise in power. When he was coming around Nipsey introduced him to all the people from neighborhood, like people from the 60s, the 40s, 90s, the people from 111s, the hundreds and stuff. So that was him. Like, okay, I got some help now. Like as far as like if I ever came out here, I'm good. YG. I know when he go to Chicago or he go to like Atlanta, he got his people out there that's gonna look out for them. Or people from like Atlanta or Miami got some people that's gonna look out for them. So it depends. But as far as G Unit ever checking in with nobody, I can't believe all that. I don't believe they was checking in being extorted, but I believe they was probably just letting their people know I'm here in town. Holla at me, well, all right, if you need something, let me know. But I don't know. I don't know. What's your definition of checking in? You let me know. I don't think G Unit was checking in with Big U. I don't believe that. But they had to probably check in with somebody. Post your comments below. Folks, smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Want to support, donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/Kofi Universe, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.